Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. That's right, here we are, we're back playing Prison Architect. Can you believe it? I mean, how many times have I played this game? It never gets old, it's always just as fun as last time. If not, better actually, when they got new updates and stuff out. Anyway, we continue to make our women's prison. That's right, we have still a whole bunch of MinSec women currently residing in this prison, one with child. She's like not the kingpin of the prison because actually she barely ever mixes with the rest of them. And it looks like for some reason she's swapped cells as well. Maybe this one was haunted or something, or the baby cried more. The baby seems to be quite content in this cell though, like not crying, not actually sleeping either. It's probably just like doing some goo-goos and some gagas, just you know how babies do. Sometimes they wake up in the middle of the night, they're not tired, and then they just coo and do. See, look, now Batty had to wake up because the baby was making too much goddamn noise. Elena now Batty, who's in here for video game piracy. She's got 2 years left. Unbelievable. Is prison policy done? Prison policy has been approved. Wonderful. Let's start working on dogs. Nice. Okay, and let's also get some people on parole hearings. We're going to do parole hearings from 6 to 10 a.m. every morning. We have 3 people in the queue. I mean, maybe we can even do a 10 to 2. That would be good too. We can run them all day. And then a 2 till 6. And then a 6 till 10 as well. Why the fuck not? It looks like we're going to have people turning up to each and every one of these sessions throughout the day. So that'll be really good. Great. And that'll get people out of here. We get money when they get out of here. And then the icing on the cake is that we get even more money when a new person comes in. And that's how prisons make money, I think. I don't even know if that's how it works in real life. But it's certainly the way that it works in this game. Okay. Before we do anything else as well, this is really bugging me. Let's get some outdoor lights. Okay. Because these guys cannot see what they're doing when they're out here. We definitely need some lights. We're gonna get some lights here and here as well so that these guys can see what they're doing at night. I think that's gonna look pretty nice. Okay, wonderful. It looks like cell block B is coming along nicely. We have the armory, we have this common room now. We can make another room here. This is of course going to be our canteen, if I could ever find it. There's so many fucking options and I can never find them. And there's the yard and where the hell is the canteen? Reveal yourself right now, Canteen. Where are you? Canteen. Okay, there. I found the canteen. All right, so this is the canteen. This will be the canteen for medium security. And then we're also going to have a nursery, wherever that is. Nursery, let's see. Nursery. Okay, great. This is going to be the nursery down here. Okay, perfect. And this one kitchen is going to serve both of them. So that'll be pretty good. So moms have a place to come here with their kids, and then the rest of the canteen. It's not even separated. So if these people don't like kids, well, it's tough shit. They're going to have to listen to them anyway. I mean, I have to listen to kids all day, every day. So these women are going to have to as well, for Christ's sake. Not bitter at all. Okay, kitchen. Yes, we definitely need kitchen. Perfect. And then we could start planning out some of these cells as well. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be a family cell in here. We're going to have 2 family cells. This is going to just be one big luxurious cell for some lucky MF. And then we're going to get this cell built. We're going to have this cell built as well. And then we're going to... Oh, that should be fine. We should be able to copy and paste all of these. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay, so object-wise, beds for sure. We're going to need some beds. So let's get beds facing this way and this way. We're going to need a toilet in here as well, which we're going to put like this and like that. Whoops, it didn't take. And then we're going to have lights in here as well. Perfect. And we could even put like a bookcase inside the cells as well, but let's just see. We'll hold back on that just for now. Okay, perfect. So then in the family cell, we're going to want a bed. We're going to want a... actually, let's just make this a family cell so that it gives me all this stuff straight away. Okay, perfect. We're going to want a bed. We're going to want a crib for the baby here. We're going to need a shower and a drain. We're going to put the shower head like here with the drain underneath it. Perfect. We're going to put a bookshelf in here as well. And then we're going to put a chair too, because why not? And that should be it. Bed, toilet, crib, shower head, and enclosed and surrounded by walls. Almost. Okay, door. Nice. Okay, we're going to door here and a door here as well. And then we're going to make these into cells. Oh man, this is gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to people turning up in here in a medium security capacity. I think that's gonna be nice. Okay, so deployment-wise, how are we looking? It looks like everything has changed after we've added all this stuff. So we're gonna want to make all of this medium security. This wall that goes into the laundry room somehow is medium security. I don't know how that works, but there you go. And then we want to go into quick build and clone. We want to clone this whole room here so that we can recreate it here. Wonderful. That'll be another family cell. And then we're going to want to do the same thing here with these and go boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my saloon. Okay, we want some windows too, I think, actually. We're gonna have windows that look out onto the yard. So these lucky people can look out onto the yard and see, you know, if they've been really bad and they've been confined to their cell for whatever reason, they can look outside and they can be like, oh, if only I could go outdoors. But they can't, because they've been bad. So bad people are not allowed to have nice things. Not in this prison anyway. That's not how we roll. Okay, we're going to need some pipes that go up to here as well for these toilets. And then we're going to need pipes that go up to here for these toilets too. Looks like everything is set up in here. And then we're gonna have, wait, I didn't put a toilet inside the family cell. Unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna need to have toilets here. I almost missed out on that. It's crazy. So we're gonna have some pipes, pipes, pipes. Nice. God, we're spending a lot of money, but we do have 33 grand in the bank. And also, holy crap, forgot to get some more grants. Can't believe it. Okay, governmental security ratings. We're going to have an advance payment of 15 grand and then a 15 grand completion bonus. All we got to do is assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol and assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. That is no problem. We're almost there with that stuff. The Reform Through Education initiative is a tough one. Prison manufacturing, we don't really need to worry about right now. Short-term investment, sorry, we could go for it. But actually, Cell Block B, with a 10,000 advance payment and a 20,000 completion, we're almost there. Our prison capacity is going to be almost 50 after all said and done. So let's go for those as well. Our current capacity is 22. And then we're going to have even more once these places start to come online. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, the toilet. It needs the toilet. Looks like none of this stuff is even turned up. Unbelievable. I think we're gonna need some more guards. Like, everybody is just getting stuck in all these places, aren't they? It's kind of unbelievable. What are we researching now? Dogs. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, done. That's great. Okay, should we go for remote access? Unlocks the high-tech equipment for remote control and automation of doors. Doors can be opened remotely using a door control system operated by a guard or opened by a door timer at specific times of the day. I think remote access is going to be the way forward for currently our 16 standing inmates, which is hilarious. We now have capacity. We have 2 minimum security people arriving. It looks like some people might have gone out on parole. We want to adjust our intake so that we're also taking in medium security because we have capacity for 6. And it looks like people might, wow, 2 minutes before 2 new prisoners arrive. 1 minute. Wow. Okay, we now have prisoners arriving. I think we might have our very first medium security prisoner arriving. I'm not too sure, but I think that might be the case. Okay, we have to set all this again because it just keeps, for some reason, don't ask me why, it keeps unsetting it. It's so annoying. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay, great. What's going on with all this stuff over here? Have we not installed all of this? Oh, you know what I did? Of course, I accidentally deleted all this crap. We're gonna need to run some wires down there too. Okay, perfect. All right, and with the 338 bucks that we have, let's get a couple of more guards in here because we're gonna need them. We're gonna need like, what, 2, 3, 4 more guards. We now have 14 guards. For up to 23 prisoners. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's a good amount of guards, I think, anyway. But maybe not. And then we're going to need a kennel as well. Kennel we can make over here. It can go off the side of the armory, right? We could just build it, like, over here. We can make a fairly big kennel if we want to, but it doesn't actually need to be that big. I'm thinking we can make it about this big. We're gonna need some foundations for this as well. So let's go for some buildings, brick. Let's go like that. And then we're gonna put an object here. And it's gonna be, of course, another staff door. And that's going to lead into the kennel. I don't know if this is going to work, actually. It says requires entrance. Maybe once they break this down and put the door there, it'll count as an entrance and they'll start building it. That would be nice. Okay, it looks like the parole board has turned up and they're going to be seeing to Scarlet Headland. Possibly? No, Scarlet Headland, who looks pregnant as hell, is going to have a quick visitation. Possibly with some loved ones, or maybe her ex-boyfriend, who is no longer a loved one, but still has a stake in the creation of this baby. She's tough. She's tough as nails, it turns out. Oh, is this a new person? Hey, hang on a second. No. Hey, it's Elena Naubati with child. Here she comes. Oh, man, she's going to a parole hearing with her baby. Oh, man, and these two guys do not look like the types of guys who are, like, gonna suffer children lightly. They're probably like, ma'am, can you please shut your child up? But I need to tell you about why I should be on parole. And the baby is screaming, and the guy is like, ma'am, I cannot handle a yelling child. And he's just like slowly going crazy, and he's about to flip out and go nuts. Man, I think now Bati's gonna get out. She's due. She's due to come out, I think. And that'll mean that we're gonna have all these family cells completely unoccupied. There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. Holy crap. Nobody in here. We've built all of these cells for the kids, and they're not even using them. It's unbelievable. Jesus Christ. Okay, we have one normal security prisoner arriving in 20 hours. Do we have any normal security prisoners here right now? It doesn't look like it. Now, Bati, how's your parole meeting going? Pretty good? Looks like it's going like fairly well, actually. She's talking now about her family. The guy with the mustache is like, I hate family. This other guy with the glasses beside him is like, I love family. So there's like already like a bit of tension between the two of them, trying to figure out whether or not now Bati is ready to go out there as a reformed woman with child, live out there in the real world with the rest of the people, the common people, doing the things that they like to do on a daily basis. Now Bati just wants to have the best life for her child. She wants to be able to have the freedom to take her child to the grocery store every day and buy fresh food for the child and show the child, you know, a really efficient way of, hey, you're interrupting the parole meeting. Look at this. This is a normal security Scarlet Headland, 30 years old, in here for assault for 6 years, eavesdropping on Naubati. Unbelievable. So we do have a normal security prisoner. Just the one, it turns out. That's hilarious. Holy crap. She's just like, she's got the whole run of the place. She's gonna be like the founding mother of like the very first gang inside the Women's Female Federal Correctional Institute of Upper State New York. It's just gonna be her. She doesn't even have anywhere to eat yet. Oh my god, this is gonna be awful. Okay, we're gonna have to get a serving table out here. Definitely need a serving table. We're gonna need one in the nursery as well, turns out. Let's get it like over here. We'll set up the nursery slightly different. Okay, and then we're gonna need just like a bunch of tables. We're gonna just slam them in here. We don't care whether they like it or not. They're just getting slammed right in. Look at this. They can choose which side they want to eat on as well. That's gonna be hilarious. Crap. I don't know if that's gonna actually work, but we're gonna see. I mean, it looks like it's like really inefficient just by looking at it, because like either they're gonna face this way or that way, but maybe they can double up and sit on each other's laps or shoulders or something and use the other way. I don't know. We'll have to see. What is that sound? Oh, now there's another janitor eavesdropping on Naubati's parole hearing, for Christ's sake. What the fuck is she doing in there? Why is it taking so long? Is she just telling them her life story? Or like, what, does she have to write like copy pages out of the dictionary to prove that she's reformed, or write lines? Or she's released! Oh, there is justice in the world. Now Bati and child are out of here, which means that we no longer have a woman with child inside of the place. Unbelievable. We're still waiting for like a bunch of... No, we're not. Look at this. The clone thing did not work for whatever reason. We're going to have to re-clone. Unbelievable. I think I know what happened, actually. You know what happened? I know what happened. I fucking copied it before all the shit was put in. Because I'm a fucking doofus. That's why. Well, that's my bad. Okay. Are we going to have a dorm in here? For, because why not? You know what? Hell yeah, we're going to. We're going to have just a small dormitory in here for people to enjoy. We need, it needs to be enclosed. We need a bed and a bunk and a toilet. Okay, we can do that. We can get not just one, but we're going to have 2 bed and bunks in here and 1 toilet. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, we're going to need to pipe it up as well. But before we do that, we're going to need to have a jail door. Perfect. And then we're going to have some pipes. Come up to here. Connect up the toilet. Wonderful. Holy crap. Man, okay, we have 2 people turning up in 17 hours as well. 1 min and 1 normal security. Okay, this is getting interesting now. This is getting real interesting. We need this stuff to turn up, for Christ's sake. And we're also going to need to fit out this kitchen as well. We're going to have to get some cookers in here. Let's go for the old 2-cooker slam dunkerino. We're going to have a freezer here as well. We're going to get a nice wheelie bin to be used. We're going to set up the sprinkler ahead of time because we didn't do that last time. And then we're going to also have the sink down here too. Wonderful. I think that's pretty much all that we need. So that should be good. We're going to also have to hire on some more chefs as well, I think. We're going to get 2 more cooks up here. Please don't go work at the other one. Please, we're going to need you to work up here, for Christ's sake. Don't you dare go down here and work. We got more than enough people down working in this kitchen right now. Is that a fucking... What the hell is that? Oh, she's doing the dishes. Oh, nice. I like that a lot, actually. Holy crap. Okay, how are we looking for logistics? For jobs. Okay, we have 0 qualified prisoners to work in this kitchen. We have, so far, let's get 6 people working in the cleaning cupboard. And let's get 8 people working in the laundry. There's 19 available jobs there, for goodness sake. Man, what are we doing? Okay, and then we're gonna get 3 people to work in here as well, and we can train them properly. We'll do some kitchen training. Okay, good. All of the supplies are now turning up to our medium security. We can't open the doors now because look, we have a prisoner, Scarlett Headland, who's 30 years old, now enjoying some yard time. Okay, yeah, this works. You know, the regime is pretty good. We don't need to really, like, worry too much about crossover in the regimes because we got, like, separate facilities for the different prisoner types. So that'll be fine, I think, for now. I think we're in pretty good shape. Deliveries we're gonna have to move, like, inside. Man, we have not started working on... Hang on a second. No, we have! It was in the wrong place. This did work out in the end. Wonderful. Okay, we can now make a kennel. Okay, let's make a kennel. We're gonna need some dog crates in here, of course. So where the hell are these dog crates? It turns out they are here, dog crates. Okay, let's get some dog crates in here. We'll get like 4 to start with. We're losing some money now, but hopefully that'll be rectified in about 14 hours time when 4 normal security prisoners turn up and 1 minimum security prisoner turns up. We now have a dorm so that we can pack in even more dudes, and of course these cells are coming online too, but it looks like I made the fatal mistake once again of not copying this stuff when it was actually built. Because I'm dumb, and there's a gigantic hole in the wall up here as well. It looks like I copied it. Why? What am I thinking? Man, it's been a long time since I played this game, and boy does it show. Okay, let's copy this and then go boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Or something like that. It kind of goes a little bit like that, doesn't it? Okay, so we want to have something like this so that we can go here, 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 and here. Wonderful. That's a couple more cells. So yeah, I think in about 13 hours time, with any luck, most of these cells will be built, and then we're gonna have just like the biggest intake this place has ever seen. And it looks like we just got $3 grand for another early prisoner release reward. So we can see there's now 2 minimum security people turning up in 13 hours, and that's because we're clearing out all of these people who are up for parole. So already, from our first intake of prisoners, we've released like about 4 people. Or we're working through like a backlog of about 4 people. And that's pretty good. And touch wood. So far we haven't had like any big like capacitor meltdowns. We haven't had any fights. The temperature hasn't really gone too high. Our staff morale is very high because we've not only provided them with a pool table, but also food and chairs to sit in to eat their food, janitors to clean up. Look at this. Look at the array of stuff. Sandwiches, potato chips, fresh fruits and maybe vegetables. Those look like tomatoes, but maybe they're apples. I don't know. A multitude of TVs and radios, a 1980s arcade machine, and a drinks machine as well. I mean, this place isn't probably the best place to work at. I wouldn't have thought, but I mean, this is pretty much the epitome of this place not being the best place to work at. The fact that there is just a gap in the wall up here, and a prisoner can just sort of make their way out there, and like, look at this, is ridiculous. Have we made this accessible at all? We want only staff to go here, and in the kennel as well. For fuck's sake, Jesus. Man, I'm angry at myself. Is this hole gonna be patched up like anytime soon? Maybe we should get some more workers. We only have 8 workmen right now. Maybe it's time to increase that to 12 workmen and get these guys working faster. Like, it's great that they're putting together cells and stuff, but we should definitely be prioritizing the fact that that exists, because I think that's probably the worst. Okay, we're gonna have to hook this up with some electricity as well. We're also going to need to run a large water pipe up here. Probably hook up to here, because I don't think the pressure is gonna be enough. If there's anything I hate more in this world, is a low pressure. You know when you go to a hotel and you're trying to have a shower and the water pressure is just so low, and you're trying to like get your hair wet, but it's like just like trickling out and you can't get your hair completely wet and it gets like really tangly and stuff? Fuck me. Okay, that's got to be one of the things that enrages me the most in this world. Like, I'm a pretty laid back guy, but when that happens to me, watch out. My inner beast is unlocked, and I turn into my final form, and well, anybody who gets in my way is going to hear about it. Like, I'm going to be not very happy, but also possibly a bit passive aggressive. I wouldn't say that I would ever be physically aggressive with anybody over something like that. I'll leave that to Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe's definitely the kind of guy who would throw a phone at a bitch because his shower pressure was not enough. But that's not me. I'm not that guy, okay? I would say something like, I would leave like a not so favorable review on TripAdvisor or something like that. But then even then I would be apologetic about it. So that a word of warning, hotel owners, watch your backs, because when I'm in town, I don't take any prisoners except for the couple of prisoners that I take, because I don't want to make anybody like too mad or upset either. Okay, well, so power capacity we're doing good for. 9 hours to go before we have an intake of 10 prisoners. We're gonna have 8 normal security and 2 minimum security, which should sort out the fact that we have a minus $932 daily cash flow. Not the best, but at the same time, this rapid expansion has worked out pretty well. And on day 8, we have like a pretty sweet prison. It looks like everything is going pretty well here. We have dogs approved, surveillance, we have remote access approved as well. I guess the next thing we probably want to start working on is likely going to be extra grant. I don't know if we need that. Surveillance. $2,000 for surveillance. Surveillance is going to be a big one. We can get some security cameras in these places. We'll probably have some more patrols inside our medium security area. And not so many inside MinSec. Instead, we'll probably just have CCTV cameras because these guys are all white-collar criminals, The worst that they're going to do is try to get a hold of a cell phone so that they could trade stocks while they're in jail. And you know what? If that's how they want to be, if I find them, I'm going to send them to death row. But if I don't find them, I don't give a fuck at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter that white-collar prisoners are in jail. It's just meant to be like a bit of a glorified sort of Club Med for these people. Like, they shouldn't, they just have to do the time, because if they didn't, then everybody else in the world would be like, there's no proper justice in this world. But like, really, they have no place in prison. They shouldn't really be in prison. They should just be fined like millions of dollars or whatever, because that's what's going to hit them the worst, I would have thought, but you never know. All right, well, listen, we'll be back next time for some more of this. For now, I leave you with a fairly well-running prison. I mean, the planning of this prison's gotta be said, it's probably not the best, but I'm happy with it so far, and I think we can do some great things. And I think once we get some maximum security prisoners in here, and of course a death row up and running as well, that's when shit's gonna get real. It's gonna be fun. And we have gangs turned on as well, so I mean, even this intake of, well, now 14 normal security prisoners, there could very well be a gang roaming around here and slaying everybody within like episodes. So we'll see how that turns out. All right, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.